Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. So today we're gonna describe, if I was to give a description of a show that literally says, I will screw your mom, this is one of them. So the name of the show is Kotowarenai or Kotowarenai Haha Part 1. So for as far as I can see, because I was watching this show and something told me there is going to be a part 2 because the ending was kind of a like meh, but so for context, there's these two students. Well, of course, we have the typical delinquent one by the name of Kosuke, and then we have Yuuta. No, not JJK Yuuta. No, not him. We're talking about another Yuuta here. So these two are very good friends because apparently he's like the more calm, collective, and shy and tame type of guy. So not gonna lie, Kosuke come up with the wildest question to ever ask though. The man actually asked you to if he wanted to watch corn, have a corn watch party, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? But anyways, I digress. So he tells him, well, listen, my mom is not gonna be home today, so we could do whatever, or we could play games or something. So the mom is actually home early, and he's like all pissed off to watch Corn with a homie. Now, here's the thing. This has actually been one of the most typical shows, like the one friend that comes over and sees the hot mom and he's like, damn, all lost in after her. Actually, yeah, this is one of them. So he ended up lusting over her and he's like, and the mom is like all friendly, nice, and very hospitable for the most part. And then he tells Yuta, listen, let's just play some game or something since mom is already here. Now, the dad is not present, almost typical, but generally the dad would have been there and still some sort of shit happening. And while they're playing video games, the mom comes up, rests the snacks and stuff and drinks for the boys, and she's like, well, listen, I'm resting some snacks and food and some drinks for y'all, so whenever you're done, I'll just call me so I can do the dishes. So she goes downstairs and she starts to question herself if she's being a good mother to her delinquent son. And of course, before she pulls up to the room, she sees Yuta, and Yuta is like complimenting her, making her feel like she's on cloud nine, and she actually felt on cloud nine because all the compliments and the sweet nothings this man was the man was basically raising her up. And of course she kind of teases him a little bit to say like, well, listen, I could come over and clean for you and cook for you, because she knows that he lives alone. And he's like, well, you don't gotta do all of that, that's okay. But she insisted, and he was a little bit reluctant at first, but then he eventually agreed. And then, of course, the next day, well, the next night, she comes over to his place and literally does everything for him. And of course, he gets into a little injury and she's taking care of him like a week later, because this happened all a week. I don't know how the timelines really work in anime, so I don't know. But anyways, the whole thing went down and she actually starts to servicing him, in a manner in which, well, a wife and a husband would do. And of course, bro is actually lusting after her, and he's genuinely falling in love with her progressively, because as they get more intimate, things get a little bit escalated. So the son doesn't know anything about this, and he's like all thinking about her, not really thinking about him that much, because he's just a friend. However, the moms though, how to do it. So of course, at the ending of the episode, the son tells her, listen, I gotta go to a boot camp for like a whole week. I believe it's like a sports camp. And she receives a text message from Yuta, and he tells her, listen, my hands are recovering by the end of the month. So, and as you promised, you owe me a favor. And she's like, she can't wait, because trust me, after the whole thing went down, that whole debacle, she was actually playing with herself, and she was just thinking about being treated like a woman and be seen as a woman, not just a mother. She wants to be treated like one. She wants to be needed, loved, and taken care of, soft girl era type shit. But anyways, guys, that is the end of the synopsis. I believe this is a part 1. I believe there will be a part 2 soon. I don't know how soon that is, because the way it looked like, it may be more extended, you know, a little bit more extensive, let's just say. Because the way it ended, it was just like a text message was received, and I don't know. And I know you guys love MILFs. I mean, who doesn't like MILFs? MILFs is like literally one of the most essential things to have. But anyways, guys, that is the end of the synopsis and context. And without further ado, let's get right into this video, and we're gonna react to this as well. I will also give my feedback on this and my final thoughts. So without further ado, let's get right into this.
Yuuta, 今日はうちで AV 鑑賞会すんぞ。この間いいの手に入れたんだよ。
いいの？コウスケのお母さんにもしバレたら、来るたびに晩ご飯いただいてるのに合わせる顔が。
うるせえな。お袋のことなんざほっとけって。つうかどうせ帰ってくるのは夜遅いんだから問題ねえだろ。は？なんでもう帰ってんだよ。
なんでって、今日は早番だって朝話したでしょ。お帰りなさい。ゆうくんもいらっしゃい。
お邪魔します。
まあいいや、じゃあゲームしようぜ。
今ちょうどお菓子焼いてて。
こんな。はあ？くそ、マジか。まだまだ。
お菓子焼いたんだけど、お腹空いてたら夕飯までこれで。
入ってくんなよ。今集中してたのに。
ごめん、せっかくだからと思って。あら、ゆうくん、どうかした？
ごちそうさまでした。全部いただいたので食器持っていこうかと。
まあ、綺麗に食べてくれて嬉しいわ。
俺、実はいつもコウスケのお母さんの料理が楽しみで、今日も美味しかったです。
本当？なんなら晩ご飯も食べていって。そういえばゆうくんは確か一人暮らしだったっけ？大変でしょ。
そうですね。手料理なんて全然ですから、いつもはカップ麺です。
そっか。じゃあいっそ私が作りに行ってあげようか。
そこまでは。
いいのよ、別に。なんなら掃除も一緒にやってあげるわ。
そういうことじゃなくて、女の人に慣れてなくて、綺麗な人と二人っきりだと緊張するんです。やだもん、ゆうくんったら。すみません、変な意味じゃないですから。
ありがとう。私そんな風に見られてたんだ。綺麗な人だなんて。とにかくありがとうね。持って降りるわ。はい、おいしい？両手首骨折、全治2ヶ月。私はゆうくんの日常生活すべてを奪ってしまった。おかわりする？おばさんに何でも言ってね。嫌かもしれないけど、息子と同い年の子のお世辞に浮き足だって。なんて恥ずかしい。なのにこの子は。
そんな、むしろ毎日コウスケのお母さんの手料理を食べられて嬉しいです。
しおりでいいわよ。じゃあお風呂にしよっか。合宿？それっていつからなの？まさか明日？
来月だよ。1週間部活で強化合宿。忘れて聞き直すんじゃねえぞ。
嘘でしょ。1週間もなんて。そんなに一緒にいたら私。
Alright, so that is the end of it. So I have a couple things now. Not gonna lie, the mom actually looks good. She actually looks amazing. I like how she dressed up like a traditional housewife. And that is probably why Yuuta fell in love with her genuinely, because of how she treats him. She treats him like a literal king, mind y'all. So that is why I believe it'll be a part 2, but I doubt it'll be anytime soon because the animation, I'm not gonna lie, the animation has the potential to be better. And mind you, the animation has so many similarities because it's made by Queen Bee, so Queen Bee has this type of animation, and I like it, don't get me wrong, I do like it. The only thing is that a lot of fans seems to like uncensored stuff, so that's just my suggestion to Queen Bee and to any other animator that does some of the shows censored. So I guess, but let's just see how it goes. So part 1, that is the end of it. My honest rating, I will give it a 6 out of 10 because the animation was good. However, it's only part 1 so far. I don't know if there'll be a part 2. I'll give you guys the confirmation. Actually, you guys will be notified once you press the notification bell if there will be a part 2, or if not, then a new series will just have to pop out. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. That is the end of this video. If you guys haven't seen my last video, if you missed it, it was basically about the part 2 of Yamitsuki Mura Multi Limit, the animation part 2. If you guys haven't seen it, you guys can definitely will see it on my channel. So again, I appreciate your support. I wanna give a special shout out to Tayanok-G4811 for recommending me Overflow, and I honestly enjoyed watching it, so shoutouts to you. But anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitter and Facebook. And if you guys have any recommendations, please feel free to comment down below, and I will definitely watch it and then give my honest reviews on it. So yeah, again, I appreciate your support and enjoy the rest of your weekend, and peace out.